Hello, everybody. Today I will be participating in Advent of Code 2024. I have never participated in this thing because of one main reason. The problems are very, very, very long, verbose, lengthy. But I've decided to forego that and participate in this event. So here we go. They give us for every problem they have two parts. For this first part, they give us this list of numbers and they want to know if we compare the smallest with the number on the left with the smallest and the number on the right, we add up all of those values in that type of ordering. What is the sum? So let's look at it. I've already solved the problem, and let me just comment out and I'll run through it together with you. So let's just set it up. Okay. And we'll call this, yeah, just call it solve. Okay. So part of it is they give us this test out of here. This is what I'll be using just to demonstrate how it progresses. And this is the actual data. One side note is that every person will be given their own unique input data. So the answer that I arrive with is irrelevant for your answer. The only thing that'll might be helpful is looking at the code. All right, so let's go. So part of it is, or the first step is to load the data. So let's load this data. So let's use with open test1.text read as f, and then say with for line in f. So if you look at the data, every line looks like this. It's in a number separated by 3 spaces. So let's try to go over that here. So line dot right strip. So why did I add right strip? It's because if you notice here, let me show you something. Well, let's use text. Notice after the 3, there's something here, and that's a new line character. So we'll need to strip that. So let's go with that. Oh, sorry. Made a small overlook in here. So let's strip off that new line character. We don't want that. I am working on a Mac, so on Windows or some other operating system, I don't know, it may be slightly different. So at this point, we've stripped off the new line character. Now let's split it into the individual numbers that we are concerned with. So let's do split, and let's split it on the 1, 2, 3. And this will be those numbers. And now at this point, it'll look something like, well, we can run it now. Let's run it. Let's run Python problem 1. So this is the first, actually, oh, I didn't save it. Let's print nums. This was from the last, the real data, the data1 text. Okay. Oh, 3, so 3, 4, new line. Okay, so it looks like I made a mistake here, but that's fine. So left, right stripped. Oh, I put it backwards. Damn it. Silly rabbit. Okay, there we go. All right. And now that we have that, we want to separate them into list. So we want the left side and the right side. Left, right equals this and this. So we'll do left number, comma right number equals int nums 0, int nums 1. Okay, and then we'll add each number to its corresponding list. So list.append lnum right.append rightNum, and let's print it out. Yeah, sure, let's print it out. Print L, print R. Let's go down here. Let's run this bad boy. What happened here? List.append. Oh, did I not save it? Damn it. I apologize. How could I not save it? There we go. 342. Now remember, part of the problem was they want to compare the absolute difference between the numbers. So we need to sort it. So let's do that. So we're done with this file here, so we can get out of that with block. And we can write the l.sort, right.sort. Okay, so they're sorted now, and now we'll loop through each value from smallest on the left, smallest on the right, compare it, and add them up. So we'll use the zip function. So for l comma right in zip l right, and I'm gonna use this sum. I'm gonna use sum here, and what is it? L absolute value of l minus r, and then we'll print this. And then we should get our first answer. So let's go here. Okay, good. Did I save it? Okay, I caught myself this time. Okay, so we get 11. Let's see if that was the right answer. All right, so yes. The answer was 11 for this test data. All right, carrying on to the second part. The second part says, again, it's verbose and lengthy, so I'll just jump to what I gather they are asking us. It says, calculate the total similarity score by adding up each number in the left list after multiplying it by the number of times that the number appears in the right list. So for example, look at 3, and then they say it appears in the right list 3 times. So the similarity score increases by 3, which is that number, times the number of times that number appears on the right list. So on the right side, it has 1, 2, 3, so that's 9. And if we, for example, fast forward to 2, so 2, if you look on the right side, there's no 2's. So that means we add 2 times 0 to the similarity score. So that's pretty much it. Remember, for this part, it doesn't need to be sorted. We just loop through every element on the left side and multiply it by the count of times it appears in the right. Now notice how 3 appears once, so then we add 9 here. But notice it again, sorry, it appears once here, but then you multiply it times 1, 2, 3, which is 9. But it also appears here again, so 3 times 3, 9, 3 times 3, 9. So it doesn't matter how many times it appears, we just keep performing that same operation. So let's go back to what we're doing here. So what we're doing, all right, here we go. So for that one, we want to keep a count. So let's let's make we'll call this a count. We'll call this R count, and we'll call this a default dict, and it'll store ints. And what we'll do here is we'll do R count R num plus equals 1. Okay, and now that's pretty much it. So we'll loop through all the values in the left list. So for L in L, and we want to multiply that number times our count of L, and then add them up. So print sum, and I think that's it. We can run it. I saved it. So 11 and 31. Let's check that out. So they said the answer was 31, and that's what we got. Sorry. Yes, that is what we got. And that's it. This one wasn't too difficult, but again, this was the first day, and from what I understand, with each day, the level of difficulty arises. So hopefully we can travel at least to day 2, or let's see how far we can go. Fingers crossed. Have a good day. Take care.